Hello, my name is Allison Waldron, also known as Inspired IW, and for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I draw art in my art style. I see art style as the way you incorporate, how you interpret real life into art. So I feel like the best way to teach you guys how I draw in my art style is to actually take a reference photo and draw it in my art style. So let's go ahead and get started. The photo I'm going to be using is of Jodie Whittaker, who played as the 13th Doctor. I ended up choosing this hairstyle because I just really like how her hair looks in this. Plus it's 3/4 quarter view, which is kind of what I was kind of hoping to go for. So it's great. Starting off, let's go ahead and, get, I guess, like a round face in there. Starting off, when I draw hairstyles, I actually haven't really drawn before, is that I'll actually figure out the actual shape of the scalp, specifically the hairline. So we end up having the hairline here, and then ear, I guess. So when I am looking at her hairstyle, hair comes in different parts. There's always different parts to a hair, like just hair in general. All right, is that what I start off with is the scalp, and specifically the hairline, because then I can use that to help me figure out how to draw this, this hairstyle I haven't done before. So start figuring out what parts to this hairstyle there is. Like how we have this, is that we end up having the hair be parted like a little bit off to the side, not exactly center. And then from there, we actually have this part of her hair that swoops in front of her face. And then we have some that swoops over this way. But then we also have some behind it that ends up swooping downward. And then the same over here. So we can use that information to start drawing it out on our little mannequin decoy here. We'll name them Jeff, I don't know. And then what we can also see from these references as well is that we have a part that pretty much has a straight and then goes down again. So we can use that information in this drawing. And then because it's also swooping from her face, we end up having a little bit of overlap. We'll have like a little bit of overlap over the eye for creative liberty. Plus then that's less of an eye we have to draw. And then we go ahead and start drawing the other side of the hair, and so swooping down in front of her ear. I'm using very loose and curvy lines for this because, as we can see, her hairstyle is a bit wavy. So I'm going to be using more looser lines for this to kind of have a bit, draw it better. And then from there, we actually end up drawing the part of her hair that goes just completely downward. And then some additional things I've noticed with it is that we have this hair strand. And then as you can see from these red lines I drew, is that at the bottom of Jodie's hair is that it's like a rectangle. But it's still hair. Even if it's completely straight, it's not completely straight. So because of this, I end up finding a way to just kind of break up this rectangle shape a little bit more. So there's a bit of a dip right in between it, and then because her hair is wavy, I end up having this little triangle that ends up going outward. Showcase it's a little messy, it's a little curly. And then I did the same thing over on this side as well. And then also, as just a little bit more extra details to remember, is that with hair, is that unless it's super thin, something like that, super thin or super light, is that hair does kind of it doesn't lay completely flat against the skull. It does have a little bit of volume that actually goes right above the actual head itself. And doing that can actually help bring a lot of volume into your, into your drawing of your hair as well. So yeah, that is how I draw hair, and I hope it was helpful. And that's also gonna be all for me. If you really like this video, please let me know. This is my first time doing a how to draw video, and I hope that you guys found it really helpful. And then if there's other how to draw stuff that you would like to know, please let me know. I would love to do more videos like this, and then also improve on them as well. So yeah, that's gonna be all for me, and I hope that you guys have an amazing